Hello, welcome back. Today, I really wanted to talk about a topic. Whatever you think to do in life, it's possible to achieve. It's just a matter of how you plan it and how you take actions. For example, I like doing everything. Everything means everything. I like to work. I have a full time job, 40 hours a week. I also want to make YouTube videos. I love talking to camera, just like what I'm doing right now. And I also like creating art, like painting. I also like exercising. So every day I hit 8 to 10,000 steps. Also do yoga with my colleagues in office like 2 times a week. So now it has become a habit. And I also read book. Also I play ukulele now. So this I started this year January. So these are the examples which I do on mostly weekly basis, and I never get bored of it. And whenever I catch phone, I just get bored. I don't do that doom scrolling, what they say, but I just like spending my time with myself, like journaling. So that is like a must. Every 2 days, I should write something. Then only I feel better. So if you have watched my Instagram, I post every day. So my thoughts, my ideas come from my work. So when I'm working, I get ideas. So if I'm in home over the weekends, I don't get any ideas. So that makes me not productive, but I work on my other hobbies. But I have been doing so many things, and yes, it is possible to do many things in life. I started doing mindful activities like in the morning, instead of rushing my days directly to my routine, I just take a pause. Instead of directly going to freshen up, I just wait when I get up from the bed. I at least need like 1.5 hour to 2 hours in the morning just to have that slow morning. So this is like another habit that I have incorporated into my daily routine. Then after work, usually it's like 8 hours of work. Then after reaching home, I just spend my time. I used to spend my time just in cooking. Right after coming, I just go to cooking, which is really not good actually. Now, instead of directly going and doing some things, I just take another pause, which is just to sit and watch sunset, like today's sunset. These are some changes in my habits. Why I say these all things is because nowadays when we use a lot of phone, which is like easily available in our pocket all the time, we are so much addicted to it just to reach it every time we just feel like we have time. For example, if I have to take a bus or tram, I'm exactly on time, scheduled time, like 1 minute or 2 minutes maximum. So in that 1 minute or 2 minutes, instead of just waiting, I used to just grab my phone, which is really not a good habit. So that is the influence of phone that we have on our everyday life. That is simple example. Keeping ourselves with the digital world. From this, I wanted to take a break. Then I started understanding why it is happening because our mind needs consistent dopamine. So for that, it just keeps scrolling or checking the phone. I just check phone. I don't scroll, but I keep checking like if there are any message or any new things. So that's that is really bad habit. So now I have made myself to create more. That is to work on my ideas. I also started a newsletter where I just put my thoughts of the week. That actually has given me more space to just think on my thoughts. So I just sit with book and pen, which is like a really good habit. So you are away from the digital world. So yeah, there are so many activities we can focus on. We can create so many other things. Why I say create because when we do something, our mind gets that small happiness. So it's like you achieved something. So it's like a win to your mind. So then your mind keeps pushing you to do more, and then you become creative. Yes, you become creative by creating things. So instead of consuming, you can create more just by doing things. In the beginning, you will be bored. That is the concept behind it. You should get bored to get that creativity out of your mind. So whenever you are bored, instead of using your phone, just try something physical activity. Physical, I mean, instead of digital things, go for physical things. What I mean is, physical can be reading a book, or just drawing something, or doodling, or just making fun of something. So, exciting thing for me is talking with people. So, I prefer going to office than sitting in home, because if I'm taking home office, if I don't have any work, then I know that I'm going to scroll in the phone. So instead of that, I prefer going every day to office, and at least I can speak to my colleagues. And I also have friends at office, so I prefer having lunch with them, and I also spend so much time on walking after our lunch. So it's kind of like keeping me active instead of using phone or laptop or the screen. Then if I have to suggest to do things, there are so many activities that you can do when you're bored. You don't have to spend on it. You can do with whatever you have. I think you can also do DIYs, you can also do origami, you can also do, you can just clean your apartment. So that is another activity that is really a good exercise to your mind. So instead of making you lazy, you will become actually more clear with your mind. So yeah, these are the things that I would suggest doing instead of just holding your phone. Or it doesn't matter you hold phone, tab, or a laptop, it is still you are keeping your mind busy. When I'm doing physical activities more, I am not mind fogged, but whenever I catch phone for a longer time, I keep forgetting many things. Being present is what you need, not in future, not in past, not in other people's life, but your day, your life, and your moment. That matters a lot. That is why instead of consuming more, create more. Create that space in your mind, create time for your hobbies, create something. It need not be the perfect thing, but something you can do. Instead of your digital world, go see the physical world. That's how you can create more, and that's how you can be active in everything. Yeah, and also another suggestion, don't do everything at once, do one thing at a time. With that, I will say bye bye. I'll see you in my next video. I hope by then you will be a little bit productive than what you are right now.